Hey, it's Brian Burns, the host of the Brutal Truth About Sales and Selling podcast. Where do your deals get stuck? This is a question I ask reps because it helps me understand their sales approach. Because I think we misrepresent or misunderstand where our deals get stuck. And most of us think it's about getting in. It's about creeping into that Porsche when we're 90 years old. We think once we get in, it'll be super simple. All we have to do is give our magic words, our presentation, our slides, our demo, and then our super cool close, and then we'll get the deal. But is that how it happens? We go in, we present, and typically it goes pretty good, doesn't it? How many meetings that you really work hard to get in that are qualified, that you go in and the meeting doesn't go pretty well? It usually goes pretty well. People usually go in, they listen to the presentation, it makes sense, it smiles, there's nods, and then they go for a little test drive, whether it's a demo or a hands-on evaluation, and people are pretty happy. And then we go back to our office and we put together our super-duper proposal with expiration dates and discounts for the end of the quarter or the month. And then what do? This is where the problem seems to happen, or where things seem to get stuck, because then we get stuck in this endless loop of checking in and following up and seeing where we stand. Where do we stand? Do you want to move forward? And we think, oh yeah, this deal's going to close, but it's slipping away slowly but surely. We think that they think that they're thinking about it, but are they thinking about it? Or have they moved on to something else? And so the deal seems to get stuck somewhere between the test drive and the proposal, but we don't understand why. And we're on the outside looking in, trying to get feedback, trying to understand where we are, trying to throw a discount, something to incentivize it. But what we don't know is exactly how they make decisions. We're stuck not understanding how the real complex sale gets done. Not how we do it, but how they do it. How the internal decision gets made within our client base. And we are basically and have dead deals because we don't understand how customers can make big decisions. And this is what my podcast is all about. I help unravel what's going on within the company and how to have your sales process, your sales approach, what you do affect what's really going on within the account. Don't let your deals go and die. You think it's no decision, but it's really just no momentum, no direction, no control. If this makes sense or your deals sound like this, check out the podcast, The Brutal Truth About Sales and Selling, on iTunes and Stitcher. Really appreciate you watching this video. If it makes sense and you like it, subscribe, rate, and review. I really appreciate you watching.